Hello everyone, good afternoon, and today we're going to have a little bit of twist in TechGist with IJ. Initially, I'm always the host asking questions, but today I'm going to be a guest and I have Joshua Igu here who is going to be the presenter. So, hello Joshua, how you doing? Are you ready?
Hi, hi, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good, and you, how you doing? How's your day been?
Uh, my day is going quite well.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
That's great.
And thank you for um, making me, you know, have the honor of asking questions, being a little presenter, the whole little twist.
You're actually
Yes.
welcome. You're actually welcome.
Okay, so let's start with the questions. I guess start with the questions. So tell us about yourself, your skill, and your stack. What do you do?
Oh, okay. So I feel like everybody already know, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So once again, my name is Ijoma Benedicta Wabukoye, and I'm a full stack Elixir developer. Currently, 3 years now in the stack. So thank you so much. That's all about me for now.
Okay. So moving on to the next question. Tell us about your experience. What has it been like? Since you started.
Okay, okay. My experience so far has been quite interesting and surprising to me. It's like every day I wake up with a new surprise that oh I'm still here and I'm still going because initially I never thought I'm gonna see myself as a developer. 4 years ago,
Okay.
yeah, 4 years ago or 5 years ago, if you have asked me if I'm ever going to be a programmer, the answer would be a very capital letter no. And no, because I actually wanted to become a lawyer. I had a dream of like, oh, okay, I'm going to become a lawyer, a human rights activist,
um,
and all that. So
Activist, yeah.
yeah, and have like majorly on family divorce and resolution. So I had a can I say I had a 25 years old plan for myself, like okay, step by
Okay.
step, this is what I'm going to do and all that. So the first time I heard about programming was when I was working I was working as an office assistant, and my boss then was I think he was a PHP developer. I'm not too sure on that detail, and he asked me like, "Oh, you're so intelligent and smart. Why didn't you go into programming?" And I'm like, "No, like people that are actually coding, they are way smarter than yeah, you're way smarter than I am, and I don't see myself going into that field and everything." So okay, what about learning computer science and seeing from there? I said no, it's I did computer science when I was in school, and I don't think it's for me.
Okay.
Like I did it just as a side course, but not majorly. So I'm like, yeah, I love computer. I love tech. I love new stuff. I love new invented stuff. I love tech gadgets. Like I
Yeah.
like the gadget, but
That's
building an application or
you don't.
I exactly I don't see myself diving into it. And fast forward to 3 years later on, a friend of mine was like, oh, okay, she's gonna learn, my best friend, she's gonna learn a tech skills. She wants to become a front end developer. And then I had zero idea what I wanted to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm already a graphic designer, and let's not lie, my graphic design
Oh,
skills are
okay, you were learning graphic design
yeah,
skill
yeah,
also, like,
yes. I
you
was not
prior
even
to
just
that time.
learning, I was like doing graphic stuff for people, but my graphic design skills
Okay.
were very, very poor. Like it was below it was below it was below
Uh,
average, but so somebody that like at least if I said I'll complete something, I put in my best. So I always give it to her. She's very very creative. So she's gonna correct the color scheme, correct this. I'll go back and implement it, and that's how we do it.
And your corrections.
And it was not even I wasn't making money out of it, but I was like, okay, I'm in tech. I was like, okay, I'm doing graphic, I'm doing tech. Like that was, I felt like that's all I can offer. Like that's my best. And when she said she was going into front end developer, I was like, what's a front end developer? And she said research on it. I did, and I saw HTML, CSS, and I thought, oh, that was okay. I can do that. When I moved into JavaScript, I quit. Like I'm like, this thing is complicated. And I said, no, that's not for me. It's not for me. Like
It's
exactly, like coming into JavaScript,
wow.
this is definitely not for me. And when someone was like, oh, I already knew you're gonna quit halfway, and it hit me so hard, and I'm like, okay, I think all my life I've always quit things halfway when they become complicated or when I feel it's so difficult. I just end up drawing out. I'm like, oh, this is not for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change that circle of someone who quits halfway, and I'll like at least I'll try to push forward. So then I always go to the church library every day, and I'll sit down there and I'll just program from 9 to 2 like every single day. I'll just go there, and I just kept pushing and
Wow.
showing her. She'd be like, okay, this is good, you're improving and everything. So till when I saw oh my code, it's a they actually a tech school. So I was looking for an internship.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wanted to start making money now. Like they say after the skills you make money. So I wanted to be like, okay, I'm done with the
Yes.
skills. Let me start making money. And I went to oh my code. I was like looking for an internship with them, but they were not offering an internship then. And I spoke to one of the customer care. She was very very persuasive. Like, okay, try to join our hackathon. And I'm like, I am not even good. Like I'm below average, and you want me to go there and embarrass myself with senior developers? Like I'm just asking what you guys are doing an internship, and she's like, no, they are not doing an internship, but I could get an internship from some of the sponsors. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Let me hit it up. So I went and I registered for the program. It was a 2 days program, and I was just like I said, I'm somebody that gives in my best. So I was just trying to build an application. I'm just trying to do something. I wasn't even aiming to win. I was just aiming to like, okay, let me compete and see how good I am. And funny enough, I won second
Yeah.
place, and I was shocked.
Wow.
I was really really shocked
Wow.
when I won. I was like, okay, it's am I sure it is me they're calling? Maybe they got the name mixed up.
They're giving the wrong person.
Yeah, exactly. They're giving the wrong person. So I didn't have much faith in myself, and after then I saw an HNG9 which was offering an internship then. So I applied with HNG9. I did their whole program, which was really really intense because I quit every day in that program. I quit like every day. I'm going to try it. I even have to like off my system at a point in time. I just remove from all the groups and say I'm no longer doing this program. It's too complicated. It's too challenging and everything. And my friends and so many other developers in the group, they reach out to me. They were like, you cannot quit on us. You have been very very good here. Very very supportive. You're a team player. You just can't quit. Like we're not gonna just let you quit on us. And I was like, but you guys, like, we have reached a stage where I don't think I can continue. Like, there's no more tax, and if there's no tax, I get kicked out. So instead of I should get kicked out, we're like, no, no, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna do tax for you. We'll find tax for you to do, and they were really, really supportive. Like, they just told me to do this, do that. Even when I did not know, they were like, come on us, we'll assist you, like, explain to you how to do it, and that was how I reached the finalist. And I was like, oh, okay. So I finished the program, and
Uh,
I was really, really excited being a developer. And I felt like with all that backed up, at least I should get a job and coming into the job market, I didn't get an offer. I just kept applying. At a point in time, like, you know what, maybe I should go into sales. Like, I'm a very good salesperson, so maybe programming
Yeah.
is not for me. Maybe I was like, I liked it, but maybe it's not a career path I should pick in until an offer came in with the company I worked with. And when the offer came in, it was really, really like, I feel it was just God telling me like, I finally heard you, and all you asked for was an opportunity to just to show like you good, like an opportunity to show that you are ready to grow, and he gave me that opportunity. So here I am today. Here I am today, and I think programming has been the best career path I would have I could have ever picked for myself.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually very wonderful to know,
Thank
stating how you said you didn't initially like it, you didn't want to do it at first, and then you went from not wanting to do it to loving it, and then winning, and then
yeah.
making a name, and see how far you've come now. So it's actually a very good thing. And you know, uh, so moving on to the next question.
Okay.
What would you say? Okay, say you were given a ticket, or you were given a go ahead to speak to your younger self. Then
Yeah.
say say your 10-year-old younger self from now.
Okay.
Say you were given a ticket. You're given a ticket to speak to your younger self and ask, not ask, say some words, give an advice or say something to your younger self. What would you think that would be?
Okay.
What would you
So
think to
if
be?
I'm actually given the opportunity to meet my younger self right now, it 10 years ago
Yeah.
me, I think the biggest advice I'm gonna give my younger self is don't be scared to take a risk. Don't be scared to don't be scared to face the unknown, because it's only when you face the unknown it becomes known, and you get to know if it's worth going and if it's not worth doing. So for my younger self, the biggest advice I'll tell myself is trust in yourself, like believe in it, like have that confidence in yourself that there is nothing you can't do. There's like zero nothing you can do, like except you don't want to do it, but there's nothing you can do. So have that strong have that strong faith in yourself, and hold on to God, like at least be very, very prayerful, and be very like have faith in God, and know that he is there to like guide you at every step of your career and every step of your life. And don't ever feel like you can and don't ever feel like you can do everything alone. Like reach out to
Yeah.
people, reach out to friends, say your mind, say your fear. Don't hold everything in. Don't try to be strong at every time. It's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. It's okay not to know what to do. It's okay to be scared, but don't be a scary cat and you don't take a hint or you don't move forward. So don't let that
Yeah.
become a roadblock for how great you should be or how far you can go in life. Because I realize that it's a lot of things that I get scared of that have actually made me to grow so much. A lot of things that I like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do that. And when I finally do them, it's like double X boost. Like it boosts me so much to do
Yeah.
10 other crazy stuff, because I'm like, wow, I did this. So the excitement of doing that one stuff makes me want to go. Like, you know what, bring it on, just bring it on. I can do it. You know what, bring it on. Like, so, and I will tell my younger self, know your limits. Meaning, don't set a limit for yourself, but know your limit. Know when you're breaking down. Know when it's too much for
Yeah.
you. So ask for help, and talk. When it's too much, don't die in silence. Don't feel like I can handle it. You can't handle everything. It's not like sometimes it's not everything you're meant to handle. Sometimes you're meant to reach out to people. Your mental health matters a lot. So take that into consideration and value yourself, love yourself more. So that's my advice for my younger self.
Okay, that's wonderful. So I think we should head to the next question. Head to the next question. So your stack. What you do? I'm not going to lie. To be honest, yes, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I've not heard about it before.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes. I I literally saw it from you. Yes, it was from you. I got to know. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's a part of programming called Elixir.
Elixir.
The US. Yes. So I just even when you see something like that, you're just curious, and then you just do your little research, and then okay, oh, this is what the person does, and you're like, wow, that's actually, so it's actually very real. It's not an everyday thing. You just wake up and you just see somebody that knows how to, you know knows Elixir. You could see React, Java, and whatever and whatnot. So it's not every day you see it, something like that. So moving to the next question. See somebody, I want to start what you're doing, or there's somebody watching
Okay.
this edition that likes what you do, or has already started what you're doing, but you're just starting out, or even you might have gone far as you, or even further, but
Yeah.
then there could be something that they missed, or something there's something that you could say that could, contribute to their growth or their journey, and and any advice you could like give to people starting out, or people in the same field as you, or wanting to go into the same field as you. So what advice do you have for them?
Okay.
Yes.
So what advice to somebody coming into Elixir? Like my first job was the first time I would hear about Elixir. I did not know anything about Elixir, and I was given an interview.
Wow.
I was given a practice, or should I just call it a code, a interview test to build something with the language, and I'm just hearing about the language for that first day. As I said, like I
First
asked for the
time.
opportunity, and it came in a language I had zero idea of. At that moment, I was like, God, are you kidding me? Like, are you like,
Wow.
are you making sense right now? So
Yeah.
I took up the opportunity, and thanks to Elixir Mentor, then I saw his YouTube channel, and I noticed that he was building a project. So I watched the project, and from there I was able to build something. I didn't fully deliver what they wanted, but I think my CTO saw something great in me. Like it took me a while for me to even see what he saw. So he saw. I think
Yeah.
I don't even know fully what he saw, but I think he saw somebody that was willing to grow and somebody that would go far if they just give themselves that
Yeah.
opportunity to open up. So what I'm going to say is, if you're diving into Elixir or you're diving into an unknown, it might not be an Elixir, it might be a different programming language, it might be a different skill set, it
Mm,
might be a different field. The first thing you should know is trust yourself enough to believe like, okay, I can get the hang of it, and
mm,
try as much as possible to know the basics. Because if you dive into a language and you try to do the advanced stuff that your senior developer or the senior people in the field are doing, you're going to end up being in a
yeah.
very rat race, because you would end up comparing yourself. I don't ever compare yourself with anyone. Compare yourself with the past self of
Mm,
you, and nobody else. Because if you compare yourself
yeah,
with them, you end up feeling like you're not going, even when you're going, and you have a stunted growth because you will keep fighting yourself instead of growing yourself. You're just going to stay one place. And why learning Elixir? I started with the basics. Then halfway, these guys were doing something, so many cool
yeah,
stuff, and I haven't even started there. So I left the basics. I was like, the basics I know is enough. Like at least I know how to start up something.
yeah,
Like if not, let me start doing what these guys are doing. And I just wanted to feel cool. Like they were so cool whenever they say something.
yeah. I got to feel among the big boys.
Exactly. It looks so strange, and you're like, what are you saying? And they're like, it's they say it's so easy. And so I also wanted to be saying something like that, to be sounding so cool and fly and everything. So I dive
Sophisticated.
into the advanced stuff, and I just kept making mistakes. I At that point in time, I was like, this language is so difficult. This language is impossible to learn. It's like I was criticizing the language because I wasn't
Yeah, you
mentally
need to
ready for
skip
it.
basics.
Exactly. I wasn't ready for where I took myself to, because I was the one that took myself there. And getting there, I just started doing so many things. It was not cool because I don't even understand a jack of what I was doing, and I felt so confused. So I told myself it's time for me to go back to the basis. I went to the basis, learned so many stuff, and I was not able to understand those things they were doing that it looks advanced. I was like, it's not even advanced. It's just the basis with
Yeah, learn
a
the
little degree
basics.
of knowledge. So you guys like so advanced. So I was like, so a
Yeah,
senior developer now is somebody that has a experience. So the experience they have, and they've done that in repetitive couple of times with their experience, it makes them know it without thinking, because these guys have been using this often. So you don't have to feel, because you're starting at something, because you're beginning at something. You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm going to be stuck here forever. You're not going to be stuck here forever. It's just for
yeah,
a short period of time. It's for you to learn the
uh,
basis. It's for you to get comfortable. You need to get comfortable in what you're doing, because only when you get comfortable in what you're doing, you'll be able to ask yourself, how can I grow to greater heights? But if you're not yet happy or comfortable or okay with what you're doing, you keep searching for what you might not need. You keep searching for other things
yeah,
to add up, and before you know, you're on this race that nobody sends you. You're going on a very scale, and you doubting everything you're doing. You doubting yourself. You doubting your capability. And when you start doubting yourself, and you stop trusting yourself, it's very brutal. It's very very brutal, because you won't even know how much you have improved, and you go into depression. And you start seeking validation from everyone else, because you don't even trust yourself to know what you're doing. So it's a very critical state. So whatever you're doing, trust yourself, know the basis, keep
yeah,
going at it. Just know you're gonna fail. Be okay failing. Failure doesn't define you. Failure is supposed to teach you a lesson for you to take at the next step you're going to do. So you're gonna make mistake. You're gonna make the most serious mistake of your life, but don't hold it on a gunpoint in your head and feel like, oh, I made this mistake. I can't go better than this, or I can't go further than this. This is my breaking point. There's no one that is your breaking point. You haven't even started anything yet. You still have so much more to deliver. In fact, you could build the next amazing project out there that people would be like,
yeah.
wow. And when you're saying it, how you did it, it looks like a miracle, but it's effort. It's 100% effort that you put in. So just whatever anyone is doing, just keep going for it. Keep applauding yourself when nobody else is clapping for you. Keep clapping for yourself and keep thriving. You're doing great. So that's just it.
Okay, so that's actually wonderful. Wonderful advice for people who are coming in, or not, like you said, not just people who are coming in,
Yeah.
up into your stack. Also, people who are are still in different, who still have different skill set or stack, and it will definitely apply to them, and you know go a long way towards it. Even me myself like this, I've already picked it up. Yes, I've already picked it up. Yes, I
Thank
picked
you.
it up, and I'm going to be applying it definitely because
Thank you.
well, it's going to help me grow obviously. So yes, because me too, I want to be I'm going to also be a big game developer, a very big one. So I'll play by the playbook. So yes, I thank you very much for that, and I'm sure the people watching also, the viewers would love it. So I think this rounds up the questions we have.
Okay.
Yes. So more. I'm sure people watching, if they do have questions, they will definitely know. They should know.
Yeah,
They can
exactly.
always.
So they can always comment on this video or comment on any other video or reach me on LinkedIn. Yeah,
Um,
or reach me on my Instagram is a lot of privacy, so you can always reach me on
yeah,
LinkedIn. Yeah, you can always reach me on
LinkedIn is the place. Yeah,
yeah, like a
LinkedIn
lot of
is the
people
place.
has connected me
Okay.
on LinkedIn. Yeah, so you can always reach me on LinkedIn or you can always reach me on YouTube. So on LinkedIn is still always my name, I'm Queen Joma. If you just search it, you're gonna see me. And on YouTube, if you search for Code with IJ, that's my YouTube channel. So they'll be able to like reach out to me and all that. And
Mm.
if I cannot answer your question, I might know somebody that might be able to answer your
Yes,
question.
definitely.
And if I don't know that person, I might just give you one or two tips on how I would have been able to go to get that question answered. So
Yeah,
I'm always saying I'm open, but I know I'm not open, but I rather say I'm open because
yeah,
I try my best to be open to people because I know what it feels like to be lost in tech, and I know what it feels like to have zero roadmap of what you're doing, and for you to just keep
yeah,
going. And I know it's not easy because most times we're all looking for mentor, but not all of us are privileged to have someone close by that can act as a mentor or walk us step by step towards our career path or explain to us, oh, you're going to face this, you're going to face that, it's okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joshua. This has been a very, very interesting section, and you have been a very
no,
responsible.
this is
You have been a very
no, these
responsible
are
member.
very. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm trying my best. This is like the first time.
Don't live to
This is
die.
like the first time for me doing something. So I guess for the first time I didn't do bad. So I yeah,
Yeah, you did the bad. So thank you so much. It's an honor to have you here as a presenter and for you to ask questions. It's really really is an honor. I was saying, am I going to guide you throughout all this question? I was asking myself, because I'm always like me asking the question, but you really did justice with each questions you asked, and thank you very much.
I'm really honored to be given the platform to be a presenter to ask be the one to ask questions, and I'm really honored and glad that I could be able to do it, and I appreciate the possibility. So thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much too. Thank you, and once again, bye everyone. So I think yeah, we've come to the end of this section. It has been an interesting one. It has been very, very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, we had Joshua here and he was really a very wonderful presenter. So thank you, Joshua, and thank you for everyone who's going to watch the video and who has been following on the past and watching other video of TechGist with IJ. It's actually an initiative where I realized a lot of us want to dive into one or two career aspects in tech, outside tech, but we don't even know someone who have done it. So we are very scared.
Yeah.
We are very, very scared. Is it possible? What am I going to face? So I believe and I hope and I pray that all this TechGist series has one way or the other touched someone out there who is looking for a mentor. So you might not have a privilege to meet these people face to face, but at least you are privileged to hear their story. So thank you so much.
Mm,
Bye.
right. Thank you.